Hi everyone, I'm Lena,
I'm Amanda.
and today we're talking about overanalyzing and how it kills your vibe.
Yeah, definitely a vibe killer.
And how to
It
stop
kills
it.
mine. Yes, and how to stop it. So first of all, what is overanalyzing? I don't know about you, but my definition of overanalyzing is thinking about something over and over and over in a negative way. So coming up with all these crazy stories associated with the situation until all of a sudden you've created this dramatic kind of movie in your mind, and it is probably false.
It's false. It's definitely false. I feel like every time I've overanalyzed, it never happens. The thing I'm worried about never ever happens, and it's just like this sick way of thinking that sucks me in and it takes me out of the present and it ruins my mood, and it's just this horrible space to be in your head when you're overanalyzing.
Yeah, and two, I think there's so much fear associated with overanalyzing. And one of the things that I see come up with clients and even in myself is sometimes we end up overanalyzing because of things that have happened to us in our past, whether or not someone showed up for us in our life in a certain way that was not positive, that we couldn't let go of. And now all of a sudden, when we see similar things happen, or we start getting in a situation that could be similar, all of a sudden that person now is paying for the past, and so we go into this fear place and it's totally not serving us.
To move past overanalyzing, we have two little action steps that you can take. The first one is to detach. Amanda, why don't you explain that?
Yeah, so what we mean by detaching is taking a second to just take a step back, pause, take a couple deep breaths, and really create awareness around the situation. So being willing to see things differently and being willing to get your ego out of it, get the fear out of it, and see the situation as it possibly could be in a different light.
So detaching, first step, create that space. The second step would be to reframe. So what you can do to help you in that moment is to say if it's a situation with another person and you're playing it out over and over in your mind, try to put yourself in that other person's perspective. So really embody that other person with their past and their emotions and their feelings, and put yourself in that person's shoes, literally, and play out the situation from their perspective. And then try it on from a third person perspective. So pretend you're watching a movie and up on screen is, you and the other person, and you're watching this issue, this problem play out. So consider two different perspectives and see if that changes your mind about how you're viewing the situation. And once you kind of have detached and created maybe a new perspective, choose what you want your new frame to be. You don't necessarily know what the other person is thinking, where they're coming from. So what is a more loving perspective you can take and try it on?
Yeah, and two, since we can't see into the future, we really don't know how every situation will play out. You can choose to focus on the fact that it could turn out negative and not the way that you hoped that it will, or you can choose to focus on, what are the possibilities for this actually turning out great. And to be honest with you, as we teach often, where your focus goes, where your attention goes, energy flows there. So you can actually impact the outcome of a situation really by adjusting your expectations of, is it going to be positive or negative? Because if you could choose one or the other, which feels better, we need to remind ourselves of that as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you really enjoyed it. We really hope that this helped you. I know that, kind of taking a step back and doing what we explained here has really helped me in my life, and even pretty recently. So we really hope that, again, that this helped you, and that maybe you could share this with anyone in your life that is going through something that could benefit from this. Head on over to theenergycleanse.com for more information about our upcoming course that we're so excited to share with you. And we hope you have a great rest of your day.